welcome to the Media Box. Evgenia Kara-Murza, wife of the imprisoned Russian opposition figure Vladimir Kara-Murza. Tell us a little bit about why you're in Strasbourg this week and the message you're bringing to the Assembly.
I'm here to participate in a joint debate on three reports on Russia, the murder of Alexei Navalny and the much-needed response of the global democratic community, of the European community to that murder, on the use of personal targeted sanctions against human rights violators in Russia, and on the systematic character of repression against anti-war protesters in Russia. I believe that these reports are extremely important to Russian civil society because they document the violations that are happening in our country, that have been happening for a while. And I believe that the solidarity of the Council of Europe and of the global democratic community is very important to us now, if we want to see Russia democracy one day, because in order to build democracy in our country, when the regime collapses, first we need to survive this repression. And I am very grateful to the Council of Europe that it maintains a continuous dialogue with Russian civil society, despite the fact that Russia is no longer a member of the Council of Europe.
You've been involved in a discussion here about that, about how can outside powers, outside organisations help Russian opposition figures. How do you feel they can help?
Well, there are actually specific things that can be done now. And of course, we talk about the importance to create a situation in which the regime in the Kremlin would be weakened, because that would give us a chance, a window of opportunity to make so that it collapses and we get a chance at building democracy in our country. So yes, the support to Ukraine should continue, and Ukraine's victory continues being a very important factor in this, but also support to Russian civil society. And I call on the Council of Europe and Parliamentary Assembly of the Council of Europe to send a clear message to Vladimir Putin that he is no longer seen as a legitimate leader of the Russian Federation following this so-called election. Because this process had nothing to do with what is called election in a democracy. And I believe that by sending this message that Vladimir Putin will not be treated as a legitimate leader, but will be treated as he will be treated just like he should be treated, as a criminal, a usurper and dictator, criminal wanted by the ICC, for no less. And I believe that this will also be a very strong message of support and solidarity with those Russians who are standing up to the regime today under impossible circumstances, who will continue fighting the regime both inside and outside of Russia.
Evgenia Kara-Murza, thanks for talking to us.
Thank you.